All hail the beaver that saw her shadow. Springtime is here, baby. It's true hoodie season, and I am a hoodie enthusiast. I love a springtime fragrance that has elements of summertime, warm weather, but also has some greenery or some earthiness or some nice soil, chilling at a park, having a little Sammy, drinking a little rosé, trying to feel all fancy while playing pocket pool with my wife. So I've cultivated 5 springtime fragrances that I want to say have a unique quality about them. I actually feel they're splendid, and wifey gave them a thumbs up, just a thumbs up, not massive compliments, except for one of them, which I was surprised. And if you go follow my Rumble channel, you know what fragrance she already gave a compliment to, but you will find out at the end of this video. Let's roll my music so I can put you onto 5 unusual yet sexy springtime fragrances.
We're all alone. Yeah, that's friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy C to the U to the B to the A. Springtime. That's not even a thing. Why? I don't even know why. Reaching springtime fragrances. I wanted green. That's when I thought of spring. I wanted green. I wanted some grassy. I wanted some wet grass. I wanted some soily, yet I still wanted some vibrancy. I wanted some brightness. I wanted some citrus, some mild aquatics, but I wanted green with a body. That's what it felt to me in cultivating this list. So the first fragrance I'm gonna start off with is actually I feel like a soft interpretation of Gynamede. Coincidentally, it's made by the same perfumer as Gynamede, only this is a less expensive version. I feel it's a softer version, a little bit more of a greener version. So it's not necessarily a clone, as some people want to think it's a budget option or a clone factor of Gynamede. I feel it's a little bit greener, a little bit less potent, but still beautifully executed. And that's Essential Parfums Bois Imperial by Quentin Biche or Biche or Biche. It was actually the dude who made Gynamede. For me, this smells greener. It smells a little bit grassier. It smells a little wetter. It smells very springtime. For me, Gynamede has more of a minerality to it. This one has similarities to Gynamede, but I truly feel like this one is a lot softer, a lot more playful, and a lot more energetic than Gynamede. Gynamede just overly sophisticated, hedge fund, big boss type shit. This is kind of like the casual toned down version that's very easy to wear. Very enjoyable scent profile that, for me, screams spring. This is a fragrance that I'm gonna be wearing more during this season, and I really think it's a beautiful scent profile, not an expensive price tag, and definitely unique from anything else that you're gonna be wearing. Next one. Now this next one is a third wear at this point, and it's a newer acquisition by the House of Killian. You've probably seen it anywhere, and that's Blue Moon Ginger Dash. Now Ginger Dash skates on the line of spring and summertime. For me, the green notes in here scream more spring than summertime. The blue aquaticness and that designer-esque feel of it feels a little bit to some people, and you will start to see that some people feel some type of way about this scent profile. For me, I shared that same sentiment until I started wearing it. It's an extremely enjoyable scent profile with a high price tag, as all fragrances really do. But that fresh, bright, citric, slightly sour, gingery component with a little bit of a peppery vibe is perfect for the warm/hot weather. It's a really fun, playful, chill style vibe. Spring vibes, I feel, is just that, just casually chill. You're taking off all the layers and all that heavy shit that you've been wearing all winter, and you're just trying to relax, breathe, stretch out, feel normalized. And that's what I'm getting from Blue Moon Ginger Dash. The performance on this fragrance actually has been pretty freaking good. I've gotten 7 hours out of this joint on a 5 spray type tip, so not a cheap fragrance. I think it's a fragrance that if you have an opportunity to sample, do sample it first. I do understand if people think that it does feel a little basic bitch designerish, but it really is good off of my skin. So I think this is a fly fragrance for the spring. Next one. I think almost every spring list, I end up putting this fragrance. This is my 3rd bottle, I think, and I only get the 30 ml, so that's probably why it's the 3rd bottle. I go hamburger with this fragrance during spring and summertime. It really is just, for me, one of the most beautiful, simplistic, just well executed vetiver fragrances, and that's Etat Libre d'Orange Fat Electrician. This is my third bottle. It's not expensive, and it performs incredibly, and it's kind of Trader Hermes's daddy on steroids. Beautiful citruses, such crisp, dry, like hayish type vetiver notes in here. It's remarkable. I love this scent profile. It's really what the name interprets. It's a modern take on a vetiver format. It's a gorgeous scent, like perfect, like signature springtime scent profile is this. Non-offensive, not a beast mode, not a panty dropper. It's chillax in a bottle. Amazing. Next one. I don't know if anybody ever talks about this fragrance. Every time spring comes around, this is another one that I'm really comfortable in reaching for. I don't reach for it as much, but it always, every spring makes at least a cameo. And it's one that I consistently reach for in that season that is really just comforting. It's an aromatherapy type note that just brings me down. It's a floral, a heavy floral fragrance, but it really feels like springtime walking through like a park, like a scene from Little House on the Prairie, running through like a high grass and shit, going like this to the flowers and whatnot. And that's by Perfumology, and that's Lima. I believe Lima, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm probably mistaken because I mistake everything, I think it was grandma or something like that, because this feels like a grandma's hug. Like, open a window, Little House on the Prairie, flowers everywhere, seeing mountains on the horizons like snow caps and shit, but it's still a beautiful, brisk day, and grandma just gives you a hug. Just that clean laundry grandma hug is what this fragrance is. It's not a beast mode, it's not obnoxious, there's no scratchy, it's beyond comforting. It's florals done in the most comfortable setting that does not turn anyone off. I wouldn't say that this feels femme because of the floral components in here. I feel like this is just a hug. This is what this is. This is a hug in a bottle. And the only way that you would be able to understand that is buying or sampling this fragrance, which I don't even know if they sell anymore, to be honest with you, because this is only Perfumology's brand, which is a shop, I believe, in PA. Dare I say, great scent profile for the spring. Just, if you can, just take a shot. Last and certainly not least, remember I mentioned that wifey actually really liked this fragrance. You can see it on my Rumble page. She has never smelled it before until that time frame, and that's Fragrance Du Bois London Spice. Mass appeal, spicy, slightly sweet, slightly dry, sexy. It's a very sexy scent profile. The right amount of spice, the right amount of invigorating factor. There's a bit of a fizziness that comes off of this fragrance, and it's pure sex appeal. Another very expensive scent profile. If you know anything about Fragrance Du Bois, there is no such thing as a cheap fragrance in their lineup. So if you don't got the funds, sample it. Get a sample, I don't know, Splint Scent, Scent Angel, one of these sites. Try to find a sample of London Spice and see if this joint hits with you as well as it does for me. Great performance, beautiful naturals, amazing sillage. I mean, it's a banger. And if my wife approves, it's gotta be good because she just hates everything. Very simple, straight to the point. 5 fun, sexy, green fragrances, comforting with some sex appeal, but it's more chill. Like, this is sexy chill. There's levels to the sexy game. These are more of like chill, sexy vibes. Like, you're gonna smell good, you're gonna get a compliment. None of these are offensive. Some are cheap, some are expensive, but they're all beautiful, comforting, just chill, sexy scents for the spring. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go subscribe to my Rumble channel because YouTube will eventually cancel my ass. And if it's hoodie season, I'm working on a hoodie line right now that will rival some of these big brands. I'm talking about material. Stay tuned. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.